Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 13. Glad it's not Friday. See, today we get some lights up, some rafters, or some beams up in the make rafters, make some place to hang the lights. I get a couple things done around the house, and then we do some mining, chop down a forest. Pretty standard stuff. Anyway, thanks for dropping by. We'll enjoy the episode. 25, yeah, never need that many. So on the inside of this, a good buddy of mine, Garth, did this once, a long time ago. I was putting these lamps, so I'll let that brew while I'll take this here. I was putting the lamps up into the concrete, up top there. I just jumped up there. That's where I was putting my lamps when I was building this game before. Somebody showed me a better way. And so I give kudos to Garth for showing me this and how he did it, how he was able to make it and get it done. It was really cool looking. And so I've done it in pretty much every build I've ever done after that. It's been this way. So the lights, instead of getting up into the ceiling, are now down here. There's only one difference. One, when they were up there, you had to jump to access it and press the F key. It's not powered, so it won't turn on. And if you're really deft with your power cables, you can actually hide the power cables up in the rafters. So it looks really cool afterwards. It's kind of a cool way to dress up your your house with some really cool rafters in the house. Not enough. But I was able to get your light up over your stove.
Cool.
Okay. So now, right. I keep forgetting I don't have a door on that side anymore. You know what? Let me put this one here. Ooh. Okay. Looks like I'm going for it. That should leave enough room for another one beside it. Oh. Don't hit the tilt key. Down there. Where is... You know what? Didn't need that. Ooh. And I keep forgetting that I don't have a door on this side. Okay, so up the wall we go. we have lights. Only 2 of them so far because I need more iron, but we have lights.
That's all.
Easily handled. I ran that off the same circuit because that requires 150. I'm going to be putting 8 of them in the house. 8 times, oops, I can't think, 1,200. So this is 1,500. That'll be 27. So I got to run 2 of them. And then I'll still have 27. I'll have 1,300 left over. When you're thinking about power in this game, the actual power lines can run as much power as you want. Okay, so you can run everything off one circuit if you really wish. I don't like to do that, which, like anyone who noticed, I don't have this connected. I don't need it. This one, I'm running 2,000 off of. Okay, so I can now hook up as many things inside that house until I hit 2,000. If I hit 2,000, it just won't work. The way they've done power in this one, it's not like it blows a circuit like in Satisfactory, and then you gotta, go reset the circuit. That's not the way it works. What will happen is, and maybe I'll show it to you. If I run all 8 lights, I plan on having 8 lights in here. 1 in each corner, and then 1 in the middle on each side. That's 8. Once I get to the 6th light that I hook up, that'll go over by 50 watts. 50, whatever they call it. 50 of their power units. I'm going to call it watts. Once you go over, that particular light won't work. When I first started hooking up power in the game, I would get to that just over their power wattage, and the light wouldn't work, and I'm looking at them, why won't you work? And I couldn't figure it out at first. Of course, I eventually figured it out, that I was just over, and you got to do some math. When you're figuring out your power, you got to do a bit of math. I try to hide most of my power lines so that when I get off of the power cable, because if you look, when I'm on the power cable, it lights up the power cables and the water stuff that's in the house. When it's not, it kind of hides. I try to hide it as best as I can. I run power underneath the floor. What I used to do is put stuff up in the roof. I used to run a lot of my power cables from the generators that I would put up in the roof. I would make half wood, half structures. They're in here. They're right here. They're called interior wood half pieces. And you would make a half piece, and then you climb up in the rafters and you put a half piece in, and then you can put the generator on top of that half piece. Then you run the power down these beams, basically. Run that down to where you need it to. Then you run to the outside wall, you run it down the wall. Sometimes I go underneath the building to run it along the building, and then pop it up into each appliance along the way. There's lots of things to try and keep the stuff from, well, basically bogging down and making your house look cluttered and horrible. But, hey, that's totally up to you. Where was I? I can take you out. That's that one. I can take the far side one out. I mentioned it in a previous episode that they changed wall torches. Hun, that wall torch is still running.
That what?
That wall torch.
Oh.
Yeah. You remember all the windstorms we used to have before, and wall torches would just go out in the windstorm? Yeah, they don't have that. They might in a wood building, but they don't in a stone structure. Those torches used to go out, everybody. They used to blow out, which is why I put torches, which is why I built, that's part of the reason why I built the structure of the house the way I built the structure of the house. It's part of the reason why I do all this. wolves I've noticed on the front wall here. Before, I don't know where they went. Rabbit and deer. Okay, I don't need to hunt. So. Gravity and physics are a real thing in this game, as opposed to other games that have come along in the years. This game definitely has physics. If you do not structure things, you will, well, basically, things will fall apart. You'll know pretty quick. When you build too far in this game, you'll see cracks happen in your structure. It happens not immediately, but it does happen pretty quick. Are we going to make a little patio again, like we usually do?
I don't care.
Leave that open for a patio. Not a bad view, other than the, I think we better cut down this busted up forest here, this burned out forest.
Yeah?
Well, it's not regrowing.
Well, there's that.
I was contemplating whether forests regrow now. I'm going to do something better than an iron axe. I think it's time for a titanium axe. You don't have an axe, do you?
No, it was just
Okay.
iron.
There is a titanium axe.
Oh, okie dokie.
Eventually. And I'm going to see what kind of axe making stuff they have in these benefits bonuses. Diddly squat. Yeah, the melee damage. I don't care about melee damage. Wow, there's nothing. That is just brutal. Okay, you know
yeah,
what?
there's my lights.
Hang on. How much to build that alteration bench? How much? I think it's time. Advanced alteration. Ouch. Okay, we're going farming first. Okay, so I'm going to steal all that silica that you just dropped off.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to get that brewing as glass. More glass. More glass, more glass, more glass. All in there. Okay, what do I got on me?
Unfortunately, I didn't find that much silica.
That's okay. That's okay. I'll take anything you got. Oops. It's time for me to shore up the inside. Really not have it. Good. I did do this already. Okay, cool.
Whoops.
No, I didn't. away.
Oh, sheesh. I need to eat.
Yeah. I know I need one. Do I need more? What time is it? Almost bedtime. Do this. A 4 I forget, like everything else I do in this game. Okay. You. There. Are we good? Are we done? Okay. Inside. All done. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to write this down. I'm losing it. 9 glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roof and 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. That's a lot of glass. Let's see what I got. No iron. No. I got 3 iron ingots. You know what? I'm going to put one out. See whether it gets damaged. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Oh, yeah, I have a new axe I need to pick up.
You have a new pickaxe, yeah. You're all crouched over.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. And it's bedtime. Sleepy time. Okay.
Your axe was over fabricator?
Yeah, should be in the fabricator.
Aha.
And I didn't find anything in here for axes, like for chopping wood, which you would think you would find something for chopping wood,
Yeah.
but got something for your sickle. But I mean, I already did it to our iron sickles, and I'm not going to make titanium sickles. That
Yeah,
doesn't
I
make
don't
sense.
see a point.
No, we're not farming enough. Alrighty. So on my magic. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna go chop down some of this charged stuff.
Okay. My inventory anyway. Okay, get rid of that. I don't need this. That stuff. How much can I make? 8 copper. You guys can stay over here. 4 turrets will take. 2. Don't need you. Go in there. Is there any more fish curry?
The makings are in there.
You don't make it any better than me, do you?
No.
I'm going to make 2 of these real quick, and then I'm going to go off mining because it's the beginning of the day and I might as well go get it done. Probably just going to montage the mining. I'm just going to do it fast forward. There's no sense in you guys watching me mine a mine. So
Should I come with you?
Why didn't it? What? Okay, it's salted. That's what. You can, yeah, sure, absolutely.
Okay, let me just get rid of this. Oh, I just need to dump.
Salt that stuff so it stacks. My fish curry wasn't stacking. I'm like, why isn't it stacking?
Why wasn't it?
Well, because I was going to give you shit thinking that you make fish curry better.
No, I definitely don't.
I know. It was preserved. We just leave it all here. I'm going to throw out the charcoal because
Ditto.
I don't have a purpose for it. And the mine we are headed for today is the triple south of us. Down here. Cottage trees. Stumpy's been here.
Yep.
We have a buddy of ours that we nicknamed Stumpy. It was due to we played a run-through of Valheim when it first hit the market. I don't think that one was beta. That was early access. But we played Valheim right from the beginning. Mistlands wasn't out. And it came out afterwards. But anyways, we built a really huge base, and maybe we'll do a playthrough of that one. But we built a really big base, and to build it, it took a lot of work, like a lot of work. So he shows up one day and he goes out with his axe and he just chops everything down. And when I mean everything got chopped down. But he left all the stumps behind. So in that game, if you leave the stumps behind, you will not grow anything. It's going to cost us to enter here. Playing the game. We played with lots of people. Playing by yourself, you don't need to do any of this because you're by yourself. Even you and one friend, you don't need to do a lot of this. I got habits that I gained through playing with a lot of people. We had 5 at one point in time that were playing with us. So that puts 6 of us at any one point in time in the game.
Are we going to go unload?
Yeah. I'm thinking so because I'm overweight.
Me too.
But that puts a bunch of us in the game. And when you're playing with a whole bunch of people, whether they were all there at one point in time or not, we did have, at one point in time, I think we had 6 drop ships in a game. Which means there was, like I said, maybe not all at once. I don't think we had everybody on at once. I don't remember what Icarus will hold, to be honest. Like how many people it will hold at any one time. Oh, you got it. I actually don't remember how many people can join an Icarus map. Ha! I should have looked that up before I opened my mouth. I do know we didn't have all 6 on at once. I think the most we had on at once was 4 people. I do believe. But when you have 5 or 6 people coming in and playing your map, you really need to have some organization. People need to know where they can and can't go. And it was really nice to just run past a mine and know right away whether you've done anything in that mine or not, or whether somebody else has done anything. So we used to mark them with a stand-up torch. It was just a simple way to mark the mines. And then when I would find it, I would mark my Icarus Intel map with a red mark on the mine. Oh, you got a bunch of wood out here now. Ooh.
Not a whole lot, just a bit.
Yeah, we don't need no more though. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll continue to use wood for the whatchamacallits here though. For the smelters, I'll continue to use wood for those. But we should be okay. Now I need, I think 4 of those in the sleeve.
I'll put that extra pill that you gave me in here, so I've got 10 on me.
Oh, you got, okay.
Oh, I guess it doesn't go there.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the...
Yeah, I'll grab
herb.
it. I'll grab it again. What are we building? Nothing. Aluminum. And the iron becomes coal. Steel. Oh, I didn't even need the iron. Coal. Did you put everything away in your ores?
Just
Put all your ores in?
ores. Yeah, I put them away.
Cool. So we'll leave those in reserve. We'll do those up. Now let's go for the big mine.
Yeah.
It's only 11:30. You got 2 beds on you or 1?
2.
2? Okay. Hang on. Okay. Make sure my lamp is out. Eat it all. Oh, just cruising.
Yeah, you're doing that funny legs swinging.
Oh, I'm doing
back
the
and
funny
forth.
leg swing? Okay. I wish I could show this to you folks. It is funny.
Oh.
I'm not going to skin him. I just
No,
didn't
not
want to
when
chase him.
we're...
Yeah, no, I know. We're going to go fill up with ore.
If I see salt, however.
Yep. Salt is good. Salt is good. We're probably doing okay for oxide, aren't we?
Yep.
Like, you mined a bunch more?
I
even
did.
Though I'm, okay, cool. And sulfur, we should be fine.
Yeah.
I want to see what salt looks like on my screen. Just so I can show everybody what a salt mine looks like. I have yet to see one. Not that I think it's a real big deal, but... Didn't I have staminas on me? I think I did. I'm going the long way because I'm hoping to hit a salt mine.
Yeah, I'm looking around these rocks as well. If I find one, I'll haul it.
Oxide, silica. Well, I was hoping to hit this mountainside and go down the mountainside here and run into one. I knew there was silica and other stuff up here, so... I'm hoping they added sites for it, rather than just converting like what was an oxide will now be a salt. You know what I mean? Like I'm hoping they added protocols for it.
Yeah, I'm not finding any salt at all.
I heard that food buff go away.
Yep, I gotta eat too. Or was it mine?
Well, it would have been... You can't hear my noises.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not hooked up that way. Okay, so that's the mine. I'm just gonna... Ah, there we go. Okay.
Found one?
So everybody, in case you've never seen it, this is what a salt mine looks like. So it's different than oxide, and it's different than silica. I could probably go see a silica real quick here. So silica has no veins in it. Sulfur has gold little specks on it. Yeah. And then oxide is blue. Or aqua, turquoise, whatever. It has blue marks on it. So yeah, there's a salt over here. I'm gonna give it a whack.
Whoa! Run!
What'd you find? Oh, you're inside. Give me a sec. Let me
I killed one.
Okay, let me get this salt going here.
Yep.
And then we'll go see what... In the previous show, before my wife's mic was working, she came in here, and what was it, 9?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, well, let's go poke our nose.
Oh, I found another salt right here.
I'm going to go in slowly, see if I can just wake up 1 or 2. That's 2. And you spit into that rock. That's 6. Now, I imagine you just ran right in here, didn't you?
No.
Because you killed 1, that's 7 now. Yeah, that's way more than what we used to get.
Yeah.
And then that skylight is working now. Because there is no way that was lit up in the back like that in this mine. We've mined this out how many times? That skylight was not there.
No.
We mined this.
Yeah, we've gotten some out of it.
I just didn't mark it.
Well, you didn't finish it.
Not finish this?
Well, there were some mines near the front.
I forget what I've mined, which is why I mark everything on that map thing. No, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, there's definitely none back there. Oop.
Oof. Oy, oy, oy.
Well, I guess about the vast majority out of here.
Yeah, I got a mine back here that I'm trying to get to.
Yeah.
Light that up. Oh, that's gonna be tough. I made it. Anybody that knows the building physics in this game, you can get 3 pieces out from a wall or a rock structure, and then you have to be anchored. And so when I built 1, 2, and then 3, this would have started to disintegrate right away. Like almost immediately. You wouldn't have seen it because I built too fast. But this one would disintegrate immediately until I got close to this rock. And then once I got close to the rock, we're fine. We're okay. So it's
Oh, there you go.
structurally, other games out there, sometimes there's no physics whatsoever, depending upon how far along the game is and such things. Let me see if I can show you. They take it out of the game? No.
What's up?
Well, this should be disintegrating.
What disintegrate?
This floor platform should be disintegrating.
Oh.
Like literally, it should be falling apart right now, and it's not.
Huh.
Oh, they changed stuff. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is weird. When you moved 3 spaces away from any structure, and if I would have put an upright down to stabilize this, so maybe that's why the house didn't fall apart when I first built it and I didn't have uprights underneath it. They took physics out of the game. That's kind of silly. Really? Test time.
Okay, I'm gonna go out and see if I can find more salt.
Wow.
Are we gonna do the thumper?
Yeah, later on. Okay, well
later.
this is kind of silly. I mean, come on, I built all the way out here and I have nothing supporting it and it's not falling down. That's kind of silly. That's, I'm sorry, that's silly. Devs, please fix that.
What do you do?
Well, it's silly.
No, it shouldn't.
It should fall apart. I mean, I was always able to build this game without, needing all of that. So, does it fall apart when I'm not connected to the wall? Wow. So now we have a floating structure in the game. Wow. That's unimpressed. Thoroughly unimpressed. They had it. They already had physics in the game. They had it. And it worked well, and now they took it out. Hey, everybody. Thanks for dropping by the episode. And yeah, I prove it later in my how-to video that, yes, physics is definitely in the game. I'm really glad. I'm not a big fan of games that don't have physics. Yeah, floating buildings. Never cool. Thanks for dropping by for the episode. Have yourself a good one. And if you're liking it, click the like button, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. If there's something you want us to tackle or maybe a question you want us to answer, something you want us to do, hey, leave a comment. Not a problem. Other than that, have yourself a good day, and we'll catch you for the next episode. Thanks.